How's it going, everyone? So, Leatherman came out with these juice lineups. They only came out with the CS4, which is on the left, and the XE6, which is on the right. Two colors of each. Granite was one of the colors for both of them. And then you got the blue, which is Columbia. The moss, which is greenish yellow, is the XE6. The XE6 is yellow. Well, this comes with 18 tools. So it came with 18 tools, a little heavier at 6.8 ounces, I believe. So you get more tools on this multi-tool as opposed to the CS4. The CS4 has about 15 tools, coming at about, I believe, 5.6 ounces. I'll talk about the differences, and if I could only keep one, which one I would pick. I think this was the best bargain, though, of 2022 from Leatherman at $39.99, 50% off. I would pick this I'd much rather have this than the Rev, which is another Black Friday sale, but I don't really like the Rev. I talked about the Wingman before, and that's less tools than the Wingman and the Sidekick. So I do like this color, this blue. I like the moss too, the green. But so Leatherman actually sold the granite first in XE6. Then they sold this blue. And then they sold the moss. And then the last but not least was the granite. But just fun facts. So you got both multi-tools have the corkscrew and the wine open. This is the wine opener. That's what it's known for, the juice. So you got, you could use this as a corkscrew. This is a lever for the wine. Then you got, if you want a can opener, bottle opener combo. So it's pretty cool. QC says it wobbles a little bit, not bad. So you got a little bit of wobble on that. This one wobbles too. I think a little less on this one. You have to kind of do it. So on the opposite side of the CS4, you have a knife, which is pretty nice. On this one, you have a knife. So they both have knives. Looks to be about the same. Maybe the CS4 has a little bit of a roundness there compared. Looks about the same. Very sharp on both of them. Both come out of the factory really sharp. I actually cut myself already. But you can see has a nice edge. It looks like they used to have the juices a little longer. You could see there has more length here, but they kind of shorten it, which kind of sucks, but I do like that blue. So we'll just kind of rotate it opposite side where it's not colored. So on the CS4 you have scissors. I want to look at the scissors actually. The difference in scissors. On this one, it's on the left side. So the CS4 on the left has scissors on the left side. This actually feels completely different than this. Spring-wise, you can see, you see that? I'll get a flashlight. Right there, where it engages. So you got this bump right here. It goes onto here. Let me see if I can get in there. It's flat compared to this one. This one has more like a razor. You can almost use it as a cut. You can see right there the indentation where it sits. I don't know if they're different. But you can see it kind of grinds it. You can feel more of a grinding action on the CS4 as opposed to this is smoother. the XE6. I don't know if you could see that on camera. Yeah, you can see this is kind of round, and this is more indented. It's almost sharp. So that's a kind of a difference. Lengthwise, they're about the same. I like how they open it too. But yeah, you can feel it kind of clicks differently. That's just one thing to note that I've noticed. So you got that. So on this side, you also have the awl and the saw. I think they're pretty identical. And this side you have the awl and saw as well. Lengthwise, looks about the same. You can see how it steps down. All looks the same too. I think they're pretty much identical. It's kind of weird how you have to shut it. Sometimes it gets stuck. Let's see here. Nope. You gotta shut the saw first. I like to do it like at a 90 on both sides and then shut it. That works best for me. I think that's it for the tools on the CS4. But yeah, that's, you can see right here, it's very sharp. I can almost cut myself on it. On the CS4, the scissors. The other one's round, but you can feel it. Just something to note. And XE6, you got two more tools. These are the two more tools. You got the serrated blade, which I wish was a little longer. You can see it's short right here, but you could put a longer length there. And then you got a diamond coated file, which you could sharpen other knives. Got a metal file and a file at the bottom. Very nice to have. So that's the difference there. Then you open it up. The pliers feel about the same to me. They look the same. Wire cutters are the same as well. Nice pliers. Kind of comes to a blunt end at the end. And on this side you have this. I think these are all the same. Yeah. 3 flat screwdrivers, all different sizes. I'm stuffy. Just came up from a flu. And then here, like I said before, you can get the date. This is there a date on here? Oh, it's down here. It says 09/18. So it's actually down here. No, 02/18. Sorry. Good to have a flashlight looking in there. And then here, you got the screwdriver. You can see the date. No, it's down here again. 05/17. So it's 2 different dates. You can see right here, I would need like a pick or something to get that lanyard out. But there's a lanyard right here. Very nice little pliers though. Here has the same. You got, oh, the dates on this side on the CS4. 02/18, and you got the lanyard, you can see. And on this side, you got 3 flat screwdrivers again. And then you have a date here, 02/18. So it's the same year on the CS4. I do appreciate the pliers on this little thing. You can feel the weight difference too. I thought I couldn't, but 5.6 versus, I think this is 6.8 ounces. But you can feel it. Depth. A little less thick on the CS4. But the big difference, like I said, is you're missing these two tools. The serrated blade and the file. Are those important to you? Don't do that. I closed my hand before it hurts. And then this one, the scissors actually have the all-install in between. So this one only has the tools on the outside. There's nothing in between, like sandwiched. So the CS4. But all in all, I was happy to pay, you know, $79.99 for the XE6. Just because you can see that color. I like the color. It's like lime green kind of. But just because it has more tools, I didn't want to pay the full price, the same price as this at $79.99. That's why I waited. With the Black Friday deal, 50% off, $39.99 was a win, and that's the price I wanted to pay. And I actually grabbed it for $39.99. $39.99 for the XE6 would be a freaking, that's awesome. So people who bought this on the Black Friday, congratulations, that's an awesome deal. But if I only had to have one though, between the CS4 and the XE6, I picked the XE6 for me, just because I love having, you know, a secondary knife. I don't have a pocket knife, so great to have a secondary knife, and great to have a file with a diamond coated file as well, just like the Leatherman Wave and Surge, because you can sharpen knives with it if you need to. I think that's great. The scissors feel actually smoother on this. And like I said, scissors on the other one was kind of weird. You can see this is smooth right here. It can't really, you know, cut you. Where this meets this, the retention, it's very smooth action. On the CS4, I don't know if it's a QC thing, but this is actually rougher. It almost feels like a package opener, the way it's shaped. Can you see that? But it kind of grinds when you spring it. You can hear it. Can you hear that? This you can't hear. This you can hear. It's just something I noticed. I don't know if it's a QC thing or whatnot, but but yeah. So I think this was like the best deal that Leatherman put out all year, 2022, especially for Black Friday. If you got this, congratulations. Either one of these, it's a win-win. I think this is way better than the Leatherman Rev that they have discounted. I think that's 30 bucks, but for an extra $9, you can't go wrong with this. This is like a mini wave. That's what I call it. The mini Leatherman Wave is the juice. But it doesn't lock. That's the only thing. It won't lock when you open things. The wave will lock. The only thing I could think of that they could have done was like make it one hand accessible. That would have been cool. On the outside tools, maybe put something like the Victorinox, where it has like a piece of metal that sticks out a little bit, and you can open it one-handed on some of the tools, like the serrated blade or the knife. But that's just some thoughts. But yeah, well, I hope you liked this video. Take care, and thanks for watching. Please give me a like. Take care.